These are amazing opening tricks and strategies in Philidor defense exchange variation, and in 90% of the cases, players fall for this trap if you know all these traps. So we have this bishop coming here. Now this knight can come on c6 so that you don't have to worry about the pawn capture ruining your pawn structure. This knight is developed g6, black wants to flank it to the dark square bishop, bishop c4, knight c6, and now this knight is jumping on d5 and it is a very cunning move. Bishop g7 attacking the knight twice, and there was a game in which a grandmaster played this bishop move and black played this knight here, and this is a mistake and a blunder too. And with a brilliant sacrifice, white can win this game. But I will discuss it later. After this bishop is developed, we have another brilliant idea. Now we are jumping with this knight here, attacking the pawn. So you don't want to just kick it away because you just lose the game by this fork. So after this move, the best move is to protect the pawn. Now we have to shift the bishop back, and this is very crucial because whenever this knight moves, it will attack your bishop and the knight also. So you have to take care about that. And it looks very logical to play this pawn push, but it really gives advantage to white, and you have to spot the wonderful idea. But before that, I want to thank White Stone, who is the first subscriber of this page, who has earned the subscriber badge and also some exclusive videos of the opening tricks and strategies. So why to wait? Just join, click the link in the description. Now let's see. Here the brilliant sacrifice is of this knight captures here. Now we are delivering a check. This rook captures. You don't have to capture the rook because you can capture another rook from here. Let's see. You can deliver a check. Now you have to move the king. If you move it here, this is completely lost. And when you go here, your queen is under attack. And if you just play any of the random move, you might get this checkmate over the board. So you have to keep in mind. After this check, if you go here, let's say, then again after this check you are losing the rook, and that is no way to deal with this position. So obviously after we deliver a check, king has only one good square and he has to go there. Now you deliver this knight jumping on f6, f7 square attacking the queen and the rook. So you have to move it. Now you don't want to capture and allow this queen to capture with the check. You just castle because the rook is already trapped. So you would see this bishop challenging this bishop. You can play any of the moves. You can first capture, or you can play any of the moves and you just capture here. And this is perfectly fine game for you. You see, in this position, you can just protect the central pawn, and you are having 3 pawn extra with against a knight. Your opponent is having 2 pieces, which is completely fine if you are having 3 pawns extra, and you are likely to win this game. Definitely. So let's see the other lines. After this, bishop comes here. You will have seen this bishop now protecting the knight, and this is a very cunning move, I already told you. I will show you the game in which the grandmaster played this knight to e7 challenging this knight, but this is a mistake and you have completely won the match. You have to spot the wonderful idea with this bishop. Now this knight is pinned, but are we sacrificing our knight in the center? Obviously not, but black didn't spot it and play this bishop captures in the game. But let's discuss, what if this knight captures? This is obviously lost. First you capture the knight because it was defended by the knight, and once you move it, let's say you move it anywhere, we are going to play this bishop move, challenges this bishop, and if you capture, this is simply lost. After this check, this comes with a tempo, so you will have to move it, and now queen captures, protect the knight, and this is simply winning for you. So obviously you don't want to do that. After this, you will have to go there and queen will come here, and this is completely winning for you. If you see this Bishop captures, which will lose the game on the spot for black, because now we are threatening checkmate, and also the rook is lost. So there is no way to deal with this position if you just capture with the knight. And one of my fan just asked me about this idea if this knight captures takes place. But in the game, you already know this bishop captures took place, and I have shown you the game. Let me revise once again. Here the best move to go for the amazing sacrifice. Now you would see this queen takes bishop is really amazing. Now can you accept the sacrifice? Obviously not. If you accept the sacrifice, there is this stunning checkmate in 2. You can deliver a check. King has only one square, and you can deliver this wonderful checkmate over the board. So what you have to do after this, black just castled, but this is not going to work. But before that, if you are watching on YouTube, just subscribe this channel right now and press the bell icon to never miss an update like this, as I always post new tricks and strategies for you guys. Now let's come back to the video. This is forced mate in 4. This knight check is really working, and you have to play something. You play any of the move and you are getting checkmated. Black played this king here, and now you would have to spot the amazing sacrifice again. This knight coming here, delivering a check with the queen. So this time you don't have to play this pawn push, otherwise you will just lose the game. You just capture here, and this is a checkmate. So obviously you will have to accept the sacrifice, and after this capture you have to spot the again same checkmating pattern with the bishop and knight. Once you go here, this is a wonderful checkmate taking place. Let's talk about another idea in the same line. After this line has always been played, and many of the opponents plays this pawn push in this Philidor defense. So you put this bishop here, and now if your opponent plays this bishop move, then he's already gone. You have to spot this queen maneuver, which always works in the game, but you don't really spot it. Whenever this knight is not developed, you have to search for the idea that this queen can jump to h5 square to threaten checkmate. And many of my opponents I have seen that they block it with the bishop, but you have absolutely won the match, and I think you would have got the idea what to play. We can just capture this knight, that's absolutely right. And now you cannot capture because your pawn is just pinned. So you might want to consider this pawn push attacking your queen, but this is not going to work. We deliver this check, and if you go out, then there are some checkmating pattern. So you want to go here attacking the knight. Now we play a very stunning move with this queen, threatening checkmate, and there is no way to defend. This knight cannot come out to protect the square, so you will have to play this queen move, and you just lose the queen on the spot. And even if your opponent doesn't fall for this trap and plays this pawn push, the king side is really bad for black, and you can just bring the queen back and play some wonderful moves, or you can also bring it here threatening some ideas, and you can just castle, and you will win the game definitely if you do not blunder this game. So thanks a lot. I will see you soon in my next video. Till then, if you want to learn directly from me, the link is in the description. Join the WhatsApp group.